So this thought just came to me, and we're talking about aliens. This might sound super dumb. What if it's just the moon? What if it's the moon itself, like, sending us, like,
that'd be cool.
Signals, right? Like, it's not men in the moon or anything. It's like just the moon and stars in nature, right? And so all of a sudden, it's betrayal because I, the one you watched, I, the always here. So you used to watch me, the moon. You used to watch the skies. You used to watch stars.
Yeah.
You're laughing at me.
It's a little silly.
Sure. Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where we're not live, but we are live on the couch, but the video isn't live, but you know what? Humanity itself might be doomed here in a second, which is an opening that I used for Gemini Home Entertainment, but also appears to apply to Local 58. That's right, Local 58 is back, and I cannot be more excited about it. So for those of you who don't know, Local 58 is an analog horror series of videos that exist on YouTube. They're really creepy. We did a film theory about the channel years ago, talking about how it seemed like this local access channel, you know, this public access TV station that does like local news and like really, really old public domain cartoons and stuff, was receiving messages from like aliens on the moon telling us basically to give up and die. I think that was ultimately what the theory amounted to. And since then, the channel's largely been dormant. I think there was one upload since we did that video years ago. So it's been kind of like low-key, not a whole lot going on. And then all of a sudden, my Twitter blew up earlier this week when they launched something new on Halloween. Apparently there's a new video that isn't just like, here's another upload, but like apparently this is a video that a lot of you want us to react to that you think might prompt us to launch into a whole new theory. So, you know, it comes to the testing grounds, the theory crafting segment over here on GTLive, where we like to watch things, we like to react to them in real time, and we like to kind of theory craft, and you get a sense of kind of how my brain's working. We get to talk through ideas together before, you know, if something's like, wow, this really has a lot of merit, let's dive into it and try to solve it, figure out what these clues might be leading to, things like that. So this is a series that I've been excited about for a while. It's something that, you know, I've been very eager to see an update on. So the fact that they've updated it is really exciting to me. It seems like you guys are also very excited about what they have to present. So there are just a couple of those YouTube channels that, you know, by the nature of making videos, by the nature of doing these projects, takes a long time, right? Like, I was talking to a fan that I met it was at the fair, actually. North Carolina just had their fair a couple weeks ago. And he was like, hey, whatever happened to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? I'm like, I know! They sold their TV show, I guess, maybe, and then nothing ever came of it. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. One of those channels, one of those shows that I've been waiting for years. Salad Fingers just had a new upload, but seemed very detached from kind of what had come before. So I'm like, well, there's not a whole lot for us to theorize about here, even though that's another one that I'm like always looking for. What's the update? What's the latest? I'm so excited to cover these again. But, you know, the creators have moved on, maybe they're interested in different things, maybe the project isn't going the way they expected, whatever. So I'm excited that Local 58 is back and hopefully going super strong, which we're going to hop into. This is your daily reminder, because, you know, it's that time of year, and I need to remind you guys that Theory merch is still available, Theory wear is still available. I'm wearing the Monty Gator shirt from the FNAF stuff that we've partnered with. But then there's also just the film and game theory stuff that exists, like the asymmetric hoodie that I absolutely love, that was actually designed by a member of the community, and we worked with them to create into a physical garment. We also have stuff that I've shown on the live stream already, so I should have prepped this a lot better, but I did not. So, Matt, you magically have merch sometimes? Do you magically have merch? Are you making it appear? Matt's empty too! No! Run! Sprint! 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 Go! 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 Totally planned it! This is totally intentional. This entire thing was totally as planned. That's it. This is great. Wow! I have so much merch ready to show you guys that we haven't talked about. smooth as silk. We've got cool hats for the winter, like nice little hats with "Hello Internet" written under the brim. But when you flip it up kind of the normal way, you also have the rubberized logo, Game Theory logo right there, which is cool. Keep your ears and head warm for the winter. We also have one for Film Theory, which was not in the pile that we frantically sprinted and grabbed. And boom, we got our jogger set. Yes, these are great. For all of you who might be missing Unis Honest, we got the black and white theme, which we really liked. But you know, the black down the leg. We got the Theorist down the leg. Really cool. The fit is really nice because it tapers into your leg. So it's not just kind of like slouchy sweatpants, but they are also fashionable. So, you know, you can actually wear them around the house, but also go out in them, which is kind of the thing nowadays. So these are kind of the jogger pants. The fit's really nice. And then also, they couples with, pardon any Skip hair that you see on these, by the way, because Skip likes cuddling with them. But it also partners with the black and white shirt with a nice Theory logo in the bottom. It's all kind of NASA inspired in the text and things. Then on the back, you got your little Theory logo. So anyway, black and white jogger set. Got beanies, both for game and film theory. And yeah, a lot of good merch. I'm shilling extra hard for it this time because I'm just really proud of it. I'm proud of the collaboration that we did with a member of the community. I'm proud of the diversity of stuff that we're offering in new color sets like the black and white. The quality of the jackets this time is just like to a whole nother level. It's really, really good stuff. So if you guys, you know, want some really quality apparel or accessories or whatever, they are here for you. I can tell you that we worked really hard on them, make them really high quality, and you know, it's going to last you a long time, which I'm really excited about. So I'm excited to share them with you. They're designs that I personally love, all of these items, and so yeah, I'd love to share them with you, which is why we're kind of promoting them extra hard this time. We like everything that we do, but these like were a long time in the making. So long story short, that's the merch stuff. And now we're on to Local 58. Let's do this. So, Matt, we should start with what? Reacting to this new video? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here, let me throw it in full screen. So this one's called Digital Transition, Local 58 TV. So this is directly from the YouTube channel, and this is their latest upload, uploaded on Halloween. Oh, and we're already starting off with stuff that I need to do frame by frame. Great. Fantastic. What do we... Okay, what do we got? So flips to negative, that's fine. Okay, maybe there wasn't a whole lot there.
That is same house, that is same room.
Local 58 is making the switch to digital broadcasting tonight at midnight. For more information, visit local58.tv/digital. Okay, so we gotta go to the website.
Tell tales. Will she try to explain it?
Is there a glitch there?
Dead men do tell tales. Will she?
I think that's just, that wasn't anything. Yeah, just a weird little glitch for the transition.
Will she try to explain it at all? Well, that I would like to hear, because I can't explain it.
I think that was just a tracking mark, but again, for thoroughness. People want me to react to, yeah, just a kind of tracking mark. I think that's to tell the reel operators when to load up the next reel.
But it happened just the same.
What an exciting conclusion. 5847, okay. So we'll have to check that website. Local 58. Smooth jams with Local 58. Goodbye, analog. In accordance with FCG regulations, FCG, Federal Communication... FCG. I don't know what that stands for, so I'm curious about that. Regulations. WCLV, Local 58, will finally make the switch from analog to digital broadcast format starting tonight, July 13th, 2021 at midnight. Okay. I remember when this was a big switch in TV, where if you had analog antennas and stuff, that it just kind of like, yeah, older television sets will experience an interruption in service. Yeah, older televisions struggled with it, and you had to either get like an update or need a new hookup or whatever. Analog TV owners may qualify to receive a free digital conversion kit. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if this, I'm assuming this isn't a mistake, like, and that they want you to call this. and that they own this number. Because usually, and I've seen it with other YouTube channels where they like put in a fake number and think it's funny, but it's actually a real number. And so then that person gets a lot of calls, and then you can be like legally sued and stuff. It opens up a lot of issues. So I'm seeing this and I'm like, ooh, I bet they own that number. So probably should call that. And then again, they're pushing the website again. Someone's poking through there. I'm so glad this is back. What is that? His. Shoot, I might need to Photoshop this. Can you make it out, Matt? You're closer to the screen.
Not even
Close. Okay.
The last 3 letters are O-N-E.
Oh, okay.
But the green on green is hard.
Right, it is hard. Here, you pulled out Photoshop, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Whew, that's gonna be tough. Oh yeah, O-N-E. Can I maybe contrast it? That's a really subtle one.
It's like green on green too.
So right.
It's like, how do you?
Right, I know. I'm trying to. Yeah, that just like causes it to disappear. Unless you do. Okay, how could we do this? We could do this. How do we do this? If we do select color. Let's try a select color range. This is a tricky one. Here. I don't want it too fuzzy. Because presumably anything wrapped in that color, you can't really tell, can you? I was hoping it would kind of... Yeah, this is advanced photoshopping here. See, now it's selecting most of the 5. I was hoping that I could select, maybe like be so selective that I would get just that one color. Yeah, that's tough. If we do a color slider, maybe. Color balance, let's do... I mean, you could definitely see the O-N-E now. Let's see if we crank up... No, crank down the yellows.
Do you think inverting it would do anything?
Inverting is a good idea. Is this all mid-tone? What if I do highlights? His bygones. Bygones will be bygones.
Phone.
It could be phone. Yeah, this isn't helping. Okay. Let's see, invert. I haven't had to invert something in a while. How do you invert image? I think it's here, right? Adjustments. Can I invert? There we go. Yeah, see, it's just the same color over the same color. Oh, you definitely have the O. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, well, maybe it'll appear again. We could play around with it a bit more if we want to. That's a tricky one. For sure.
There's a lot more.
There's a lot more? Okay. Great. Well, good. Okay. Oh, that Sorry, I know you said that there's a lot to get through. But also, I didn't realize that the purple box underneath it was also popping up at the same time. Huh. So you have 2 Local 58 logos appearing overlapping each other. And then his phone. His tone. His Pantone. His clone. Oh my gosh! You're right. Okay, there's a lot more than I expected. Announcement graphics package, 4x3, Prism Media acquisitions. Okay, so we're getting some company names that we can always associate with. Affiliate, Local 58, runtime 60 seconds. Okay, so this is Q at 11:59, so we hit 11:59. So, okay, this is them kind of telling that we have to run this. Oh, it's like a retrospective. I remember that title screen. It's cool that they're giving you like dates. That's one of the cartoons, that one of the uploads on the channel. Yeah. Smooth beats. Local 58. Community digital. Oh yeah. Is that what the... Oh, the DT. WCLV DT. Digital television. Huh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that that was... I don't know a lot about local access TV. I'm gonna have to learn, I guess, for the... Okay, for this one. Oh, here we go. It's fighting against the change. Is that what's going on? It's being hijacked again. Okay, that's local 58 announcement. Okay, this station will not be participating in digital conversion at this time. Haha. Okay. Okay, no, now you can really see it. This station will not be participating in digital conversion. If you are viewing this message, your TV has not been configured for digital reception. Ooh, whoa, hey! So the background's changing, so now we got betrayal back here. I, the one you watched. I, the always here. They make you thought from pieces. They cut something. All knife, all kind. Thoughts shape in needles. They dream themselves in knives. They dream themselves in knives. And now it's up back here. I come in through the window. Oh, don't love that one. Don't love that little header up there. Emergency alert. Oh, geez. Okay, hold up. So I, the one you watched. I, the always here. They make you thought from pieces. Okay. That's a cool line. They make you thought from pieces. To me, in the context of television, right? I think of that as TV is a weird thing, right? TV is a weird thing where you're presented with a bunch of pixels on screen, or you're presented with a bunch of like individual light diodes, right? And even the motion of TV is a bunch of still images, that are run 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, whatever, so fast that it tricks your eye into believing there's actual motion, right? That is the essence of video. So they make you thought from pieces makes me think of either the TV screen itself is a bunch of individual pieces coming together to give you like an image or a thought, or alternatively, it's a bunch of actual images put together to give you an idea or a thought. And then by extent, like that is the metaphor, which then applies to, they're giving you a lot of, whatever they feed into your brains through the TV becomes thoughts in your head. And so they're kind of brainwashing you through feeding you information through these devices as well. So like, I think there's a lot of ways to take that. So there's a lot of cool parallels. Thoughts shape in needles. I just wish this is the one I could see. They cut? Is it cut? That would make sense, because then they transition to knife imagery. All knife, it does all knife, all kind. All knife, all. All cane? Cone? It does look like it ends with an E, doesn't it? Oh, all knife. No, it's just all knife, all knife. All knife, all knife. They cut the thoughts. They cut the thoughts something any? They cut the thoughts in many? They cut the thoughts many?
My astigmatism is too bad for this.
Yeah, this is right, even my new improved surgically enhanced eyes. They cut the thoughts in many or many. All knife, all knife. Thoughts shape in needles. They dream themselves in knives. Huh. They dream themselves in knives. Okay. Oh, jeez. You weren't kidding. There is a lot here, isn't there? Emergency alert announcement, community, ooh, it's real blurry back there. Weather warning for your area. County authorities. Go outside now. Unthinking, they move. To cut his throat. His throat, only to make 1,000 mouths. If he is silenced, we will speak for him. Signs and wonders. Hold up. There was a brief moment where it looked like it was more than just a glitch. Oh no, it's okay still. Signs and wonders. Flutter little sky. No stars above us. Only eyes. Only eyes waiting to open. There are other receivers. Whoa, that's creepy. No, not okay with that one. Federal law imposes severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized reception of analog frequencies formerly allocated to broadcast television. Unauthorized analog reception constitutes a felony with a maximum penalty of $150,000 fine. FCG, Department of Homeland Security. What is that other one up there? Department of Justice. Okay, that makes sense. Homeland Security. What's this? Department of Health and Human Services. Okay. FCG. Huh. Okay. So before we get to the website, which I'm assuming is what you pulled up, right? Okay. What do you think? Unthinking they move to cut his throat, only to make 1,000 mouths. So, okay, that to me says, it's very poetic. Thank you, English teachers throughout history. That to me says, hey, you had this like leader or, you know, this important person, right? And you kill him off, like say like a dictator or someone who's rising to power or something. You kill him off, they die, but all of a sudden you have all of that person's followers becoming the mouths for that person, right? So like by kind of cutting the head off the Hydra, right? You spin off a bunch of other people to kind of like rise, take up the message, serve as an advocate for whatever this person stood for. That's what I interpret that. Here, let's go back and do one. If he is silenced, okay, so if this one figurehead person, whatever, we will speak for him. Okay, so yeah, that jives with kind of my interpretation. Signs and wonders, flood our little sky. Signs and wonders, no stars above us, only eyes. So again, this goes, only eyes waiting to open. There are other receivers, and then you got this creepy thing. Okay. So again, this goes to our earlier theory on Local 58 where it's like, hey, it seems like we're getting messages from the moon, people on the moon, aliens, whatever, trying to convince people to like, you know, off themselves basically. I think that was upload 3 on the channel where they're like, go outside and lay out to die basically. Like, you know, go out and you will be killed. Look at the moon and you'll be brainwashed. This whole story was about like going outside, looking at the sky, and being brainwashed, being killed, being like offed in some way. So it's interesting that this is kind of still continuing similar imagery. Go outside. There are no stars. There are only eyes. So they're all watching us, or they're all trying to communicate with us. Or something. It's weird. Matt, what's your interpretation? Does it jive with mine, or do you have any other thoughts?
It's a great question.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like where you're going with the figurehead thing.
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. The thing that got me was the thing at the end with the unauthorized.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Cuz
yep, this one.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up. Cuz that's real. I mean, you're not allowed to like broadcast on specific frequencies.
Correct. Yeah.
And I looked it up. The FGC is the Department of Homeland Security, like the branch in charge of foreign monitoring of these channels.
Really interesting. Okay.
Yes. So that's cool.
So wait, foreign monitoring, like
Here.
I can also pull it up.
Yeah.
Here, FCG.
Yeah.
Is it FCG or FGC?
FCG, the Foreign Clearance Guide, under the Department of Defense.
The Federal Consulting Group? No.
Oh, I searched FCG regulations because that's specifically what it said.
Cool. Cool. Oh my god, fine. This is regulatory stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that FCG could stand for. My connection's not private. I like that the Pentagon website is flagging for clearance. That concerns me. Matt, I don't like the fact that I go to the Pentagon website here and they're like, hey, we're going to be watching you. Like, you touch this website, you will be spied on. That's very concerning. Here, is that what you clicked on, Foreign Clearance Guide?
I was just reading the Google search results.
Oh, you were just reading this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were actually going into websites and, reading the headlines are enough, clearly.
I'm doing a lot over here. Yeah, I read Foreign Clearance Guide and I was like, that's enough for me.
It sounded good.
Yeah.
FCG, government agency. The Federal Consulting Group is Government Solutions. Is it the same logo? No. See, none of these are the same. I wonder if they've updated their logo. SA Gov. Federal Consulting Group. Search all of government, FCG. Huh, weird. Okay, so anyway. But no, I agree 100% with you that the idea... Good ad, quiztest.me. No, but to your point, the fact that there are like regulations about what can and can't be broadcast at certain radio like signals and bandwidths and stuff is really fascinating. And so the idea of regulating that, something that is trying to hack into those waves, the fact that the government is kind of supervising what can and can't go on those waves, I think there's a lot to be said about that. If it is a foreign body, and it's kind of regulating what foreign stuff is kind of being passed back and forth, that could mean other countries. That could also mean, again, foreign as in the sky.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Their thoughts are needles. I'm concerned that they come in through the window. And this is the go outside now. This is a repeated phrase from earlier in the Local 58 series where they wanted you to go outside, look at the sky, and basically be brainwashed by whatever signals were coming from the moon. The fact that this is called betrayal is also a really interesting detail. I, the one you watched. I, the always here. Yeah, huh. That's weird. Okay, so this thought just came to me. And we're talking about aliens. This might sound super dumb. What if it's just the moon? What if it's the moon itself, like, sending us, like,
that'd be cool.
Signals, right? Like, it's not men in the moon or anything. It's, like, just the moon and stars in nature, right? Mm-hmm. And so all of a sudden, it's betrayal because I, the one you watched, I, the always here. So you used to watch me, the moon. You used to watch the skies. You used to watch stars.
Yeah.
You're laughing at me.
It's a little silly.
Sure. Have you seen anything that we do?
The moon is jealous of TV.
Yeah. They make you thought from pieces. They are presenting you with TV, but I, the always here, I, the one you watch. Betrayal. Also, I come in through the window. I come in.
That is true.
Through the window. Plus, earlier in Local 58, you have all this repeated moon imagery and moon talk. What was it? Was it the weather one, I think? Oh, Starbucks. Seasonal. Delicious. Gay test!
That's the other one. I was telling Matt earlier that I kept getting ads for the gay test.
This is massive.
Different ads.
Look at this.
It's a different website.
Oh, it is. It's Dig Fun. What? What? People are really excited to find. Wow.
This is a Google profile that I only use for GTLive.
So clearly we're.
I guess so. I don't know what it's trying to say.
Right? What is it trying to say? What is it trying to say, Matt? Maybe people who are on Local 58 are just searching for answers. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so the weather alert. I think there was. Oh yeah, this is the one where they were battling back and forth. Has issued correction for the following weather alert. Remain indoors. Do not look at the night sky. The meteorological event tonight is safe for all to view. So again, it's trying to get you to go outside now. This idea of... Can you read this? Look at the moon. And then do not look at the moon. Stay inside. Don't look at the night sky. So we talked about this, right? It's a battle. Face away from all windows. It's a battle between someone who's... Do not look up. So one entity wants you to look up into the sky, one doesn't. Anyway, sure. The moon's sending us television broadcasts. I agree. Seems kind of ridiculous, but also, you know, our most popular franchise is about animatronics that have been possessed by, like, living metal that's infused with, like, the horror of souls dying. So,
yeah.
As a theorist, you can't throw out, like, no bad ideas in brainstorming. But it does seem like they're coming from space. Okay, so you opened up the website.
Yes.
And this is what you got?
Yes.
Local 58 TV. Okay, yeah, so this is it. We begin our broadcast day. What is more airtime? What's this? Ko-Fi. I don't know what Ko-Fi is. Like Patreon, kind of? Interesting. Okay. Anyway. 500 internal server. Ha! Look back. Web archive. So they made their own, like, Wayback Machine. And I'm assuming it's telling us a timeline of events. Oh, cool. Cool! Oh, so there's going to be different websites that we explore, and we see the timeline of events of what has happened to this station's website, presumably. So we are currently... Which one are we on? Well, we'll see. Okay, 500 internal server error. Okay, please contact the server. Yeah, okay. So this, to me... Huh. This looks... What could this be? So I want to check if it's black and white. This... R... I definitely see a word in here. E-C-H...
I'm seeing research.
Yeah, I could see research. Research. Prophecy. P-R-O-S. Prophecy. C-Y. This definitely looks like a C. That looks like it ends with a Y. That's not a F. Huh. Research photosynthesis. Here, copy image. Let's just pull this up real quick. Okay, I'm assuming this might be a brightness one. Maybe exposure. Nope, nothing there. Image. This is really interesting. Huh. It's not, it's just pure black and white. Can I crank it up like super extreme? Nope. That's interesting. These look like the big kind of like QR code, but not really. They're kind of too broken up to be QR code. So, okay, I will say, and this might be... So there's a couple things that come to mind for me. First off is, I don't know about codes. This is a new field for me, but I don't know about codes that you could presumably get by running things through an analog signal, right? If this whole thing is a transition between analog and digital and the battle to update and, you know, we're not updating to digital, we're staying analog, it makes me think that maybe one of these codes, maybe this signal or whatever, maybe there's something in here that is, it needs to be put into an analog receiver, and I don't know how, I'd have to look into how it works, but like you put this into an analog receiver somehow and it spits out an image or it knows how to translate it. The other thing that comes to mind is Doki Doki Literature Club. probably the hardest of the secret messages to get out of that game, secret images to get out of that game, was a square black and white image where it was just a bunch of like, you know, tiny little pixels. And each of those pixels represented either a 1 or a 0. And so the whole thing was black and white and translated to binary. And so when I see pure black and white, it's either this has to be processed through something else, or it is, because even if this was a really compressed image, you would expect to see some level of detail in those black bits, but you're not seeing any change. Maybe this is binary.
It almost looks to me like, you know, when you're like color grading and there's that color chart.
Right. Right. I could see that.
Although zoomed in, I kind of lose it.
You do kind of lose it when you're zoomed in, don't you? Right, what are these? Because I'm like, oh, it could be, oh, wait, hold up. Is it Morse code? It kind of looks, so like dash, dash, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, dash, dash, dot, dash, dot. And sure, you're getting these big long sequences, but maybe it's a dot, 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 like a bunch of dots on top of each other. Dash, dash, dot, dash, dot. Huh. Because they are very precisely sized, right? There are 1 pixel length ones and 2 pixel length ones, which says dot and dash to me. And they all seem to do that. So this, to me, might be a visual Morse code. Because I was going to say, if this was binary, it doesn't seem like it was binary because it's too disorganized. And if you're doing something in binary, it has to be super organized if you're doing it in kind of a non-conventional way like this. Here, this says to me Morse code. But how do you... I wonder if there's like a device or like a website or something that you can put an image in and it'll decipher, because it's still very messy Morse code. And it would be very, very long and tedious to kind of like comb through. But that is, I think, the closest I'm getting.
I'm also confused by the T.
The shape of it is weird, right?
You see the T, right?
Yeah, I see this T.
Like that reads image to me.
Right? It does. Right? I'm not sure. That's really interesting. Okay, so that's a mystery. Huh. Wait, is this... Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's just look down here real quick. Research. It definitely seems like research. R-S-E-A-R-C-H. Research. P-R-O-S. Process. No, that's not how you spell process. Say prospect. Prospects. I don't know. Research something. Huh. Okay. Very, very interesting. Cool. So this is their old website from, what year is it? So let's start most recent. Okay, so that's most recent. So this is whatever their most recent website is. Let's go back. Ha! Oh, wow. Okay, so it is different. Local 58, this is the digital TV, so we know the DT, digital. Are you ready to make the switch to digital? On July 13th, 2021, Local 58 will join stations nationwide and broadcast using the DTV signal. If you have an analog TV set, you'll need to set up a digital converter. See, set up a digital converter box to make it compatible. I wonder if there's something mixed in with this. So you got a really low grade kind of diagram here. Oh, wow. Wow. Don't have a digital receiver? Check your eligibility for a free digital conversion kit at many electronic retailers or by calling. Okay, so they definitely want us to call. Even if you don't qualify or just miss the availability window, there are other receivers. So that they keep repeating there are other receivers. Local 58 tonight. So that's the Local 58 kind of the menu or like coming attraction. So that's tonight. Wow, wow. There's definitely letters there. I love that they're really leaning in on this, like, let's hide green on green and white on white stuff. This, okay. WW. You can see there. Paid programming. Civic. Something agency? Got a logo over here. Wow. Wow. Oh, geez, this just keeps going. Here's maybe more Morse code or whatever that code is. Or maybe it is just digitized stuff. Alert system. Emergency alert system. These are the government agencies. Okay, here's that last screen. Here's the FCG logo, and here's the 3 logos next to it for that final like government warning screen. This looks like something. Ooh, hey, this looks like an image. Someone sitting? Like 2 arms. Descending down into like a hellscape of code, obviously. Huh. Wow, so there's a lot of image-based stuff here. Let's try exposure, just see like if it separates out anything. Paid programming. Man, we got to get better at Photoshop, man. At this point, like honestly, as the world has figured out, hey, we can hide things in weird Photoshop games, we just need to get better at it because my skills at and it's so funny how many different skill sets you can have in Photoshop and stuff. Like image compositing, I can composite images pretty well at this point. I can, you know, use it for basic illustration stuff. I can do it basic like color correction and things like that. But like stuff like this is, you know, how do you kind of reconstruct a really broken up image and glean stuff out of it? This is in areas that I'm like, I don't know. There's got to be a way. We gotta write the book on this, Matt. You and me. Writing the book.
Are we gonna do that after St. Jude or?
I think we can squeeze it in. I think we'll squeeze it in before St. No, definitely not. There's just too much. Yeah, it's maybe replace colors, select colors. There's a lot. Wow. Okay. There's a lot to explore. Let's check out the rest of these websites. So I'm assuming the big ones are the ones where there's stuff happening. Oh, okay, so this one takes us... So I'm assuming this is when the channel first started, right? Joined October 2017. Yep. 2017, and it's tied to 2017. Okay, so 2017 is the YouTube channel. Now we're rewinding way back. Haha, with a way back machine. Ooh, welcome online viewers to Local 58 TV Community Television. Cool. Greater Mason County area. I love this old feeling. I love this old feeling website. Public access. Huh. Current events. And that just gives us the same stuff. Careers. Archive. Okay, it's the same stuff. All your favorites. Public Eye. Sky Watching, Local 58, Still Life, Late Movie. Huh. I'm surprised. I thought there might have been more. View page source? Site cached on March 17th, 2001. So it does give us exact dates, which is cool. Look back index. Welcome online viewers. You got some of the... Is there any... Current events, public access, archives, images, Skywatch, Pete, Private Eye, Broadcast Day, Late Movies, 990, okay. Thought Research, 2012, Thought Research Initiative. Thought Research Initiative. I think that's from one of the other videos on Local 58 is the Thought Research Initiative. Mason Community, okay, so this is all just text. Not a whole lot exciting.
This is so cool.
This is right, isn't this awesome?
It's so cool.
This is so
designing the website to look like a Wayback Machine,
right?
And then using that,
it's brilliant.
Like to give hints as to the lore.
Right, it's brilliant.
It's really smart.
It's brilliant. I'm so excited about this. It's so cool. I've always loved, and honestly, Wayback Machine is just one of those such a cool website to exist.
Yeah,
it's like you can just track the history of the internet because so much gets lost. So it's so cool that it exists. Okay. It's weird that this one is called out, but it has a server error. Internal error, okay. Please contact the server. January 2001, January 9th, successful server startup. Host trying to get append trailer reports, error opening. What is no such? By host, contact administrator. Huh. Why would they call out this one if there's nothing to it? Please contact, more information may be available. Huh. This one strikes me as very weird. Local 58. Error opening, admin server 1. Permission set by the host, yeah. Max file size exceeded. Huh. More info. What are they telling us with this one? This one stands out to me as mysterious. I might have to think about this one and what they're trying to do or say. Are they trying to lead me to like this? Like I see this, right? And I don't know if this would actually work. Ah! Yo, boy, yes! Yes! Oh, cool! Cool! Very excited about that one.
I can't believe that worked.
That's, based on my reaction, I think you can see how likely I thought it was going to work too. Oh, man, I'm so excited about that. Yes! Oh, cool. The era of home recording. What is magnetic tape? Your personal theater. Monitor your home. Record live programs. Oh, how cool. Oh, wow, wow. There's so much to this. This is so cool. I love this. QR code.
You think so?
100%. Look, so QR codes function by having those 3 markers. So that way... Shoot, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. I got to read all this other stuff too.
Here, do
wait.
mine.
Ooh, hey. Ooh, wait. Monitor your home. Record live. Okay, so anyway, got to read this, obviously. Before the gilded door sill of our master's silent house, we lift our mortal eyes along its wide forgotten stair and fix them thereupon an empty throne. Cool. Great. Yeah, do you have here, let me try your phone real quick. So QR codes, this is a pretty grainy one. I think with Photoshop we could touch it up. But what I think is also, like, QR codes are designed... I learned this from... We have on the team a hacker who is very good at ARGs and has done, like, every ARG known to mankind. So, like, if I need a video game kind of ripped apart or, like, an ARG that I don't quite get or whatever, he's kind of one of our go-to guys for that sort of stuff. And we were talking about how QR codes at this point are designed so you only need about, like, 30, I think he said 33% of it intact in order to actually be able to get the QR code to read. This one we might need to play around with, honestly.
You also might have to tap the screen to focus on the QR code.
Good
like
call.
Hold. Nothing?
Yeah, I think this is, it is very degraded, and the 3, like, kind of corner, I forget, the keystones, I think they're called? They have a specific name. But it's funny, I've been looking into more QR code stuff just for my own knowledge. I'm interested in it. Ollie's interested in them too, so we're learning together. But I think if you were to grab this and then do some wacky Photoshop stuff, potentially with, shoot, did I not grab it? Copy image. There we go. Where am I at? Let's grab you. Just curious. Like we would have to maybe like filter it or selective. Maybe image adjustments. Do like black white maybe. We have to get the gray out, right? I don't know how I would do that, but I'm sure there's something. Do I did black and white? Wait, I just did this. That was stupid of me. Nope. If I crank it up to one side, maybe. See, you can right? You can tell it's there.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
How you have the 3 squares. There's something there. It's just how you recover it now. And then obviously there's the text that we got to read too. Oh, cool. Here, I know we're running long. That's so cool. I'm so excited that worked. I'm so excited that worked. And then lastly, let's go to the first one. Local 58. So this is the same site. Ooh, vestigial low band filters. Okay, so this is, I think, getting into the stuff that I was wondering about, right? Which is, hey, is there an analog solution or, yeah, filters, radio or visual or otherwise that you run this through that gives you a signal in some way? Appendix Broadcasting Authority. Huh. Wow. This is cool. And the fact that they're kind of like telling you, I feel like there must be, right? Because they're literally telling you, this is the stuff, right? Vestigial low band. You wouldn't know to look for this because, like, who would know this? But, like, vestigial low band filter, this is a thing. Look it up, learn about it, and then see how we can apply it to this problem. That's got to be helping to solve some of this stuff. I would be almost certain of. The fact that there's a gov thing up here is really interesting. I think that's pretty compelling. View page source. And real quick, just see what else we got here. So this is November 3rd. Welcome online viewers. Okay, kind of the usual stuff. Public access, careers, admin. Image alt. So alt text is what you kind of like scroll over. Or like when the image is broken. So when an image is broken, it shows you the alt text, right? So the fact that, so like for instance, right, the alt text for whatever this image is archive, which is why you see archive here. The fact that there is image alt of admin underneath it makes me wonder, because you don't see admin on here, and it's green, right, which usually means like, okay, this is text that's only for the website, like, or it's the code, but it's not expressed code, it's hidden code. But it shows you that it's there somewhere, that somewhere on here there might be something that allows you to get admin access. I just don't know where or how. And who knows if it's clickable, who knows whatever. But the fact that there's admin there is really interesting to me.
I think it's
probably
time.
No, you're totally right.
Before we get any deeper.
Yeah, this is dash error PNG. Huh. Okay, so we're seeing look back images. Okay, this is just breaking down our individual image sources. This is so cool. This is so cool. Thank you guys for letting me know that they had updated. This is great. This is great. So cool. The fact that they designed an entire experience around Wayback Machine, looking at stuff from the past, timelines, it's so cool. We found that whole secret page. There's a lot of stuff to pick apart here. This is big. And also a lot of, I'm assuming it seems like there's a lot of ways to hide images and messages that I'm not familiar with when it comes to this analog digital stuff. That's an area of expertise that I do not have. I remember when TVs converted, or when like the major conversion happened, when they transitioned to a digital signal. And my family had an analog TV and stuff, but man, it's crazy. The Morse code stuff, which I think might be Morse code. I wonder if there's a website that we can plug it into. We'll have to see. There's a lot here. So there you go, friends. This is the start of what is otherwise like a very huge mystery that I'm assuming is going to take a while to solve. And it's definitely something that we're going to want to talk about on Film Theory in the near future. Maybe we'll even do like a starter one to like introduce everyone to the puzzles that we talked about here. And then another one down the line of, okay, we solved it. But this is wild. Very, very cool. Very, very exciting. As with all of these sorts of things, please hop in, join the subreddit. For us, for Local 58, wherever these puzzles are being solved, because it's that groupthink that helps solve these sorts of things. Because they're hard. They're hard to do on your own. And some people have tools, some people have expertise, and those things combine to actually solve this stuff. So let us know what you think. Join the puzzle solving community. We'll be there right with you kind of solving this stuff. This is really exciting. And I look forward to, unearthing this mystery with you. So there you have it. Local 58 back in very strong form. I can't wait for more. And remember, I'll see you in the next video. So it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. See ya.